The South China Sea is not just a body of water, it is a vast expanse that plays a crucial role in the world's maritime activities. Stretching over 3.5 million square kilometers, it is one of the most strategically significant and economically vital regions on the planet. It is a maritime crossroads, a bustling hub where countless shipping routes converge. Every day, an endless parade of cargo ships, tankers and vessels of all kinds navigate its waters, carrying goods that fuel the global economy. It is a vital artery of global trade, a lifeline that connects the world's markets. The sea lanes here are some of the busiest in the world, with ships constantly moving to and fro, ensuring that products reach their destinations on time. Its sea lanes carry trillions of dollars worth of goods each year. From raw materials to finished products, the South China Sea is a conduit for a vast array of commodities that are essential to modern life. These goods range from oil to electronics, from agricultural products to manufactured goods. The diversity of cargo is staggering, reflecting the interconnected nature of today's global economy. They come from all over the world, representing the global nature of maritime trade. Ships from Asia, Europe, the Americas, and beyond all pass through these waters, making the South China Sea a true international crossroads. And they are shipped to every corner of the globe. The goods transported through the South China Sea reach markets in every continent, highlighting the sea's role as a critical link in the global supply chain. The South China Sea is bordered by several countries, each with its own unique relationship to these waters. The nations that line its shores are deeply connected to the sea, both economically and culturally. These include China, Vietnam, the Philippines, Malaysia, and Brunei. Each of these countries has a vested interest in the South China Sea, and their interactions with it are shaped by a complex web of historical, political, and economic factors. Each nation has its own claims in the region, leading to a patchwork of overlapping territorial assertions. These claims are often based on historical usage, geographical proximity, and international law, creating a challenging landscape for diplomacy. This has led to overlapping territorial disputes, with each country seeking to assert its rights and protect its interests. These disputes are a source of tension and have the potential to disrupt the stability of the region. These disputes have increased tensions in the region, leading to a heightened military presence and frequent naval activities. The waters of the South China Sea are not just a commercial highway, but also a stage for geopolitical maneuvering. The significance of the South China Sea is undeniable. Its strategic location makes it a key area of interest for many nations, not just those that border it. Control over these waters means influence over a major portion of global trade. It is a key route for energy shipments, with vast quantities of oil and natural gas passing through its straits. The energy resources found beneath its seabed are also a major point of interest, adding another layer to its strategic importance. It is a source of natural resources, from fish to minerals. The rich marine biodiversity supports local economies and provides food for millions, while the potential for undersea mining offers economic opportunities. And it is a focal point of geopolitical competition. The South China Sea is a theatre where the interests of major powers intersect, leading to a complex and often contentious dynamic. The world is watching this region closely. International media and analysts keep a keen eye on developments in the South China Sea, understanding that what happens here can have far-reaching implications. The stability of the South China Sea is paramount. Ensuring that these waters remain peaceful and navigable is crucial for the continued flow of global trade and for the security of the region. It is crucial for the global economy. The uninterrupted movement of goods through the South China Sea is essential for economic stability and growth worldwide. It is essential for regional security. Cooperation among the countries bordering the South China Sea is vital to maintaining peace and preventing conflicts. The international community must work together. Diplomatic efforts and negotiations are key to resolving disputes and ensuring that the South China Sea remains a zone of cooperation rather than conflict. We must ensure the peaceful resolution of disputes. Through dialogue and mutual understanding, the nations involved can find ways to coexist and share the benefits of this vital region. And we must safeguard this vital waterway for future generations. The South China Sea is not just important for today, but for the future, and it is our responsibility to protect and preserve it for those who will come after us. The Strait of Malacca is a narrow passage. This waterway, though seemingly modest in size, plays an outsized role in global maritime navigation. It lies between the Malay Peninsula and the Indonesian island of Sumatra. This strategic location has made it a crucial connector for centuries, linking the vast Indian Ocean with the expansive Pacific Ocean. It is the shortest sea route between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. This efficiency in distance translates to significant savings in time and fuel for shipping companies, making it an indispensable route for global trade. This makes it one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world. Every day, hundreds of vessels, from massive oil tankers to container ships, navigate through this narrow strait, carrying goods that fuel the global economy. The Strait of Malacca is a vital artery of global trade. Its importance cannot be overstated, as it serves as a critical conduit for the movement of goods between the East and the West. It carries a quarter of the world's traded goods. This staggering volume includes everything from raw materials to finished products, highlighting the strait's role as a linchpin in the global supply chain. This includes oil from the Middle East. The energy sector heavily relies on this route, with a significant portion of the world's crude oil passing through these waters. It also includes manufactured goods from East Asia. Electronics, textiles, machinery, and countless other products make their way to markets around the world via this essential maritime corridor. The strait is also a key route for energy shipments. Beyond oil, it is a major pathway for liquefied natural gas, LNG, which is crucial for meeting the energy needs of many nations. A large amount of the world's liquefied natural gas passes through it. This underscores the strait's role in ensuring energy security for countries dependent on these imports. The narrowness of the Strait of Malacca makes it vulnerable. Piracy is a concern. The confined space and heavy traffic create opportunities for piracy, necessitating constant vigilance and security measures. So is the potential for accidents. The high volume of ships navigating through such a narrow passage increases the risk of collisions and other maritime accidents, which could have devastating consequences. And there are geopolitical risks as well. The strait's strategic importance means that it is often at the center of geopolitical tensions, with various nations vying for influence and control over this critical waterway. Tensions between countries in the region could disrupt shipping traffic. Any conflict or political instability in the surrounding areas could lead to significant disruptions in the flow of goods, impacting economies worldwide. The Strait of Malacca is a vital lifeline for many countries. For nations in Southeast Asia in particular, the strait is essential for their economic well-being, providing a crucial link to global markets. It is particularly important for the economies of Southeast Asia. Countries like Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia depend heavily on the strait for their trade and economic activities. The security of the strait is paramount. Ensuring the safe passage of ships through these waters is a top priority for regional and international authorities, who work tirelessly to maintain stability and security. Any disruption to traffic would have a significant impact on global trade. The interconnected nature of today's global economy means that any blockage or slowdown in the Strait of Malacca would ripple across the world, affecting supply chains and economic stability. The Luzon Strait is a deep channel. It separates Taiwan from the Philippines. It is a major shipping lane for vessels traveling between the South China Sea and the Pacific Ocean. The Luzon Strait is a key route for trade between East Asia and the Americas. It is also a strategically important waterway for naval forces. The Luzon Strait is a gateway to the Pacific Ocean. It connects the South China Sea to the wider world. This makes it a strategically important waterway. The strait is also home to important submarine cables. These cables carry internet and communication traffic. The Luzon Strait is a potential flashpoint in the region. Tensions between China and Taiwan are high. Any conflict in the strait would have global repercussions. The Luzon Strait is a vital maritime passage. It is important for both trade and security. Maintaining stability in the region is crucial. This is especially true given the strait's strategic importance. Section 4. The Sunda Strait, an alternative passage. The Sunda Strait is located between the Indonesian islands of Java and Sumatra. It is an alternative route to the Strait of Malacca for ships traveling between the Indian and Pacific Oceans. While not as deep or wide as the Malacca Strait, the Sunda Strait provides a crucial alternative passage for large vessels. The Sunda Strait is particularly important for ships that are too large to pass through the Strait of Malacca. This includes some of the largest oil tankers and container ships in the world. The strait is also a key route for naval vessels. The Sunda Strait is not without its own challenges. It is also a seismically active region. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions could pose a significant threat to shipping. The Sunda Strait offers an alternative route for ships. This is especially important in case of disruptions in the Strait of Malacca. The strait is a reminder of the interconnectedness of the region's vital waterways. Section 5. Energy flows fueling global growth. The South China Sea is a critical artery in the global energy network. The South China Sea is not just a passage for goods, it is a bustling maritime highway, where countless cargo ships navigate daily, transporting everything from electronics to raw materials. It is also a vital energy corridor. Beneath its waves, a network of oil and gas platforms tirelessly extracts the lifeblood of modern economies. Vast reserves of oil and natural gas lie beneath the seabed. These hidden treasures are the result of millions of years of geological processes now waiting to be tapped. These energy resources are crucial for the economies of the region and the world. Factories in the Asia-Pacific region, from electronics manufacturers to automobile plants, rely heavily on this energy to keep their operations running smoothly. The South China Sea is a major source of oil for China, Japan, and South Korea. These nations depend on a steady flow of energy to fuel their industries and power their cities. These countries are heavily dependent on energy imports. The arrival of oil and gas tankers at their ports is a daily reminder of this reliance. Disruptions to energy shipments from the Middle East would have a significant impact on their economy. Any interruption in this delicate supply chain can lead to soaring energy prices and economic instability. The discovery of oil and gas reserves in the South China Sea has fueled territorial disputes. Nations vie for control, each staking their claim to these valuable resources. Countries in the region are eager to secure access to these valuable resources. The competition is fierce, with each nation seeking to bolster its energy security. This has led to overlapping claims and increased tensions. The geopolitical landscape is fraught with complexity as historical grievances and strategic interests collide. The South China Sea's energy reserves are a source of both opportunity and tension. While they promise economic growth, they also pose significant risks of conflict. The international community must work together. Diplomatic efforts are essential to navigate these turbulent waters and ensure that disputes are resolved peacefully. We need to ensure the peaceful development of these resources. Sustainable management practices can help balance economic benefits with environmental protection, and we must prevent conflict over energy. By fostering dialogue and cooperation, we can turn potential flashpoints into opportunities for collaboration and mutual benefit.
Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Psalm 37 verse 5. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4 verse 13.